So hi.
Hi, John. Hi.
So we're here at the Computex.
Yes.
So what do you do here at the Computex?
Yeah, I'm here to have meetings with a lot of partners who now begin to work with Torizon, because even here in Taiwan, it's important if people ship to Europe to comply with the CRA, to provide long-term support and help people also sell products in Europe.
How good is the Torizon?
It's very good, of course.
It's on your jacket.
Yeah, it's on my jacket, yeah. So I mean, originally it was really designed for Toradex hardware, but we see a lot of adoption also outside of Toradex. So I'm here mostly to talk with partners who also use Torizon on other products, not just on Toradex.
So here we have MediaTek, for example.
Yes, MediaTek. They have also products from with Rockchip, MediaTek.
And I see Torizon
so
is on the wall here.
Exactly. So we are discovering collaborations, how to help them to be more successful in areas where embedded, rock-solid embedded Linux stack is important, and cybersecurity.
And they could implement that on all these chips, right?
Yeah, I mean, Synaptics is already one of our really, really good partners, so we have very good support on Synaptics. We work very, very close with NXP. And you know, there are more coming, but here Synaptics and NXP are definitely one of our very close partners.
So, you know, we've been doing videos about Torizon for a few years,
yeah.
And it's the vision is safe security updates, like very good stability. Yes. Long-term support,
yeah.
Is that what it is?
Exactly. It's really that customers can focus on their differentiator, on their application, what makes them special. And all the plumbing, like cybersecurity, stable OTA, remote access, device monitoring, and a long-term supported embedded Linux, which everybody needs, we take care of this, right? So we take your mind off of this, and you can focus on innovation, AI, and so on.
And if we walk around here, so here at the Computex is a lot of, you know, in Taiwan, it's a very busy place, right?
Yeah, it's very.
And you have a lot of partners in Taiwan?
We have some. I would not say a lot. I mean, we are really mostly, I would say, still Europe and US focused, but of course, a lot of the manufacturers and people who build the hardware are based in Taiwan. So it's definitely an important place for partnerships. Yeah.
And there's some announcements from ARM, from NVIDIA, launching new things.
Yeah.
RTX seems cool.
Yeah.
But it sounds like it's consumer laptops and PCs, but maybe it could have a lot of edge AI applications also.
Yeah, I mean, definitely very interesting. You know, what we heard announcement there. Of course, we still focus really on embedded. On that, so we still stay a little bit away from the consumer, at least PC side, but we see Torizon going, I would say, in the pro-consumer area too. And NVIDIA is also, Torizon is now available on NVIDIA hardware.
Just for 1 second, I put it right there. How do you say you take care of updating all that? How do you do that? Because there's a lot of work to do, right?
Yeah.
How do you organize this?
Yeah, I mean, we have, of course, quite some people, right? So we have, for example, a team who really works on the OS level, right? So we use OS 3 and things like that. We have a team who then provide hardware-accelerated container, so people can add their application there. We have a security team, so a team that just review CVEs, analyze them for our partners and customers, because many of our customers, they do not have their own security team, so we make it easy for them. We have a cloud team who takes care of all the cloud stuff, on-prem solution, gateway solution, so that's a little bit how we structure this. Yeah.
All right, so there's a lot of exciting things happening in the edge AI.
Yeah.
So much talk about it.
Yeah.
And it's cool to be somehow helping to stabilize it, right?
Yes, exactly.
To make it very good.
Exactly. So we are really good in helping people if they have a cool prototype, a cool robot, cool drone, whatever, but they need to take that into volume production, right? So most of the time, most of the thinking went into the AI model, into training things and all of that. But if you want to go to production, there's so many more difficulties. Again, there are regulations. You need to now long-term support. You need to have a very rock-solid Linux, not just one which works most of the time. It always has to work. And what we help people, we provide all of this, so they don't need to worry about that. They can go to volume, they don't lose a lot of time, they don't have a lot of risk.
What is the business model? There's a license?
Yeah, so the OS is all free and open source, so everybody can use it. You can contribute. There's a lot of third-party contribution already, but you can also, so that's all free. The tooling is free, Visual Studio Code integration, all of that. How we monetize it is for the cloud. If you like to use our cloud, and we follow open standards, so you can do it yourself, but if you like to use our cloud, our on-prem solution, or like some services around it, then we would monetize that.
And I guess by doing all this work, you're also really optimizing your products, right? Because I was looking at your booth at Embedded World.
Yeah.
It looks more busy than ever.
Yeah.
Like it's really like when people see that you're doing good work in Torizon, they say, okay, we can also trust you on your boards.
Or of course, we are really famous for our hardware already, much longer than for Torizon. But even before Torizon, Toradex had always most of our engineers on the software side, right? So that was always thing. And now software gets more and more important. With the AI, with the cybersecurity, you need to all bring that together. And having a very cool SoC is just not enough, right? They're so complex, the security feature, the AI feature, you need somebody who help you make that easy accessible, right? And that's, I think, where we come in, and that's why people really like the Toradex and Torizon products.
And the system that Qualcomm has acquired, you know, is it a little bit of a competitor, or is it like different?
Yeah, I think Qualcomm, they are quiet. I would say kind of a competitor, right? They're more really focusing on the OTA and the build system, while we also focus on binary OSs and vulnerability management a little bit more. But I think what Qualcomm showed is that you need to do more than just SoCs, right? Like NVIDIA, they have a very good AI stack, right? And we are now in contact with a lot of other SoC vendors like Synaptics, right, who also invested in Torizon because they also want to improve their software, right? And we're talking to other, of course, TI. We also have a contract to make sure also on TI you get this added value, yeah.
Imagine every pixel, every sound, enabled through HDMI technology. From the highest resolutions, the fastest refresh rates, to immersive multi-channel audio, HDMI technology powers a worldwide ecosystem of devices for movies, for gaming, for creators. Experience clarity, performance, connection. HDMI technology. Connect the future today.